Welcome to 12 Card Tarot. My name is Yaya and I will be doing a 12 card spread in love. Welcome. We are doing this extended reading for the Sagittarius Eclipse New Moon. I think it's tonight. Let's get started. I've already put out your cards. This is very interesting. As I've noticed as a collective with the fire signs, you need to listen very closely. I use numerology cards first to see what's going on. I use 3 subconscious cards and then I clarify them, and we'll clarify even more throughout the reading. This is a very turbulent time for you guys, especially the fire signs. I think as a collective, it's a very turbulent time for you. I feel like you're going through a lot of changes, a lot of arguments, a lot of ending of relationships. Some of you are coming into money. Communication with your partners is very up and down right now. I think that's where the arguments is coming out. There's no communication here. And there's going to be a lot of judgment on relationships, okay? A lot of you are going to be feeling like you missed out on opportunities. And when you look into your person's eyes, you know they're lying, or you feel betrayed by somebody, by a lover, by something they have done, maybe with money. Maybe somebody has taken upon themselves to do something with the money without even asking you first. So every time you look into their eyes, you feel hurt, betrayed. And that's where the arguments is coming in the 10 of Swords right here. I definitely see that. And judgment. You're going to make a judgment call because of this. You know, I want people to understand when you're in a relationship, it's about balance. Right? And that's what the eclipse is about. It's about the north node meeting the south node. That basically, for me, how I perceive it, is that's your female brain intertwining with your male part of the brain. That's when you bring the balance of them together. That's the eclipse. So the eclipse inside of us is where our female and our male counterparts are working together at all working together. And right now, I feel like in your relationships, the divine masculine and divine feminine are not working together. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of money issues, a lot of backstabbing and doing what you want because nobody's having clear communication and nobody's telling the truth. And when you look into their eyes, you know they're lying to you. And some of you are missing out on opportunities because you're putting more investments into them than you are to yourself. And the worst thing in life is to feel like you've missed out on something, right? So let's get into it. The 7 numerology card. This is a profound card for me. Maybe not for everyone else, but for me. 7 is the color terracotta. The color's terracotta. And for me, it moves head first instead of heart first. And sometimes when somebody's head first and not heart first, that can be very hurtful, especially for the divine feminine, because we're heart first and the male counterpart is head first, right? This is someone who's very materialistic in an exaggerated way, craving recognition, right? I know that some of y'all are dealing with somebody like that. You feel like they need constant validation from other people. This is where social media can be a big downfall for our society, for our people, for us as a being, because a lot of people get on there and they exaggerate materialistically. They need craving. They need that recognition to feel like there's something because they know somebody's always watching. They always need eyes on them. That's not good. That's not good for a relationship. That's not good for life because that means that you don't know who you are. All right? So I feel like the new moon with the eclipse is finding out who you are and what your purpose is. Because if you don't know who you are or what your purpose is, where are you going? Okay? And that's why you're going to miss opportunities. Because you're craving attention and you're all about the money. But money doesn't bring happiness. Yes, money can buy you materialistic things, but happiness and a peace of mind is a gold mine, all right? Underneath the 7 terracotta, we have 3. 3 is a dark blue, the image of inhabitation. Lacks the mental willpower, exactly. Lacks the mental willpower to overcome their issues. because they need constant validation. How can you have willpower if you need constant validation? You can't. You got to get up. You got to love yourself more than you love these material things. Vice versa. You got to love yourself more than you love that relationship, so you can set standards for the relationship. And when someone doesn't meet those standards, you know how to walk away. And it's not because you don't love them. You just love yourself more not to put yourself in these kind of situations. That's what the eclipse and the new moon is about. The new moon is about, we've been going through all these rebirths and transitions, right? Since what? August? No, take it all the way back since it started happening in August with the 8/8 Lionsgate. It's all about becoming who you're supposed to be and knowing your purpose. How can you call in your true love when you don't even know how to love yourself or who you are? You can't, right? So the 3 is about impulsive and explosive manner. I think some of y'all in a relationship, somebody came into some money. They didn't discuss what they wanted to do with the money in the relationship. They just did what they wanted to do. And that's causing a lot of arguments. Maybe you didn't want to invest your money that way, but they just did what they wanted to do. But if you're a couple, you know, and this goes for men, if you're in a relationship with a woman, then you need to know that the woman is the foundation of the home and the man is the lead. So if you're going to lead, you have to talk to the foundation, because if the foundation is cracked, I can't let you lead. Okay? And vice versa. If you're going to let him be the leader and lead you and guide you, then you have to make sure that you make him feel safe to lead you, right? And it works both ways. So see how one can't do one without the other? This is about getting into balance, right? The 1. Excuse me, my battery died. I had to go change out my battery. 1 is about, you see the purple there, right? The royalty. The color is violet, actually. And 1, directionless, torn apart. You see what I'm talking about? There's no direction. There's no leaders in this relationship. It's torn apart, right? And some of y'all are feeling torn apart because you don't know which way to go. You have to make a judgment call here. You're dragging on a relationship that you don't belong in. And how many of us do this? You want to know why you drag on relationships or partnerships or jobs that you don't belong at? Is because you're too scared to make the leap of faith to go to something, to find your purpose, to be who you are. It's easier to stay in chaos. I can't even talk. Y'all got me so upset, okay? It's easy to stay into chaos. It's easy to blame everyone else and be the victim. It's easy. It's harder to get up and say, you know what? I take accountability for me not speaking up about how you made me feel. And now every time you say something, my feelings is hurt and we're arguing. I take accountability for when you stabbed me in the back, I didn't walk away. And now every time you do something, all you see is pain in my eyes. I feel like I missed out on my true love because I'm sitting over here trying to make this work when I know darn well you don't know how to communicate to my heart. That's a problem, you guys. I can't go out with my friends and have food and drinks and enjoy my life because I'm hurting. And I don't want nobody to judge because they could see what's going on in my eyes. Right? The next card we have here is 5. The 5. 5 represents the color orange. Shying away from conflict. So now you're no longer arguing with that person. You're just laying down, taking the defeat. You're shying away from the conflict. You feel helpless. But you're addicted to disharmony. You're trying to keep everything together. If I just be quiet, if I just let this go, it'll all work out. It doesn't. It doesn't all work out. It doesn't. There's going to be a judgment call here. A judgment call. This is in a job. This is in a love. This is in every area of your life. This eclipse and new moon in Sagittarius is saying, get up. Get up. Make a judgment call. Change. Walk in your purpose. Or you're going to miss. You're going to miss that transportation. Missed transportation. Right? Missed transportation signifies wanting to make the journey. You cause the problem. Symbolize something is blocked in your way and waking life. Uncertain about fulfilling your potential. Come on, you guys. Come on. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm having a little camera issue today. I guess they don't want me to get this message out. Interesting. What I want to say to you, let's sum this all up. The new moon with the solar eclipse coming in Sagittarius is about balancing energies. The female, the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. It's about judgment. It's about walking in your purpose and letting go of everything and everyone that no longer serves you. And if you don't, you will be stuck in this turbulent life forever, right? This is about change and overcoming obstacles, because no one is ever trapped in anything. Only your mind is trapped. Your thoughts, your emotions is what keep you trapped. And once you let all of that go, the doors will open, all right? Go have food and drinks with your family and your friends and enjoy life. Enjoy life. See what else is out there, right? Don't go on social media and see what's out there. Go take a nature walk. Just because we're in COVID and we can't have so-called interaction with other people, you can have interaction with nature, right? You can have interaction with yourself. Your best friend is yourself. Get out there. Let's do something different. It's time to walk in your purpose. And that's what this moon is about. So a lot of fire signs are going to be experiencing a lot of fire, water, every sign at this point are going to be experiencing the shift. They're going to see the arguments. If that ain't your person, you're going to be arguing. You're not going to be able to communicate, right? And if it is, there's two sides here. One side is no good. One side is all good. Which one you going to choose? You're going to choose to keep being in this chaos? See, a lot of people think that chaos is happiness and that being peaceful is boredom. That's all wrong, because love shouldn't hurt. All right? So let's walk in our purpose. The new moon is Sagittarius. We're going to call walking into our purpose. And until next time, you guys, peace, love, and life. Bye. Bye.